Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we're gonna discuss disposable effect. It's a side effect handler and mostly used when you want to attach and remove listeners. Let's get started with our video and try to deep dive in it with proper examples. So for that, first I'm gonna create here a listener interface, and the interface name is listener. And in this we have two functions. First we have attach, and the next function we have destroy. Now I'm gonna write its implementation. So listener implementation uses listener. So first we'll use here logcat for attach. Make this tag string. Copy this logcat and paste in the destroy. Just change this attach to destroy. So this is my listener implementation. Next we're gonna create a composable screen, and the screen name is example screen. We have column in it, use modifier, fill max size, and its vertical arrangement on the center and its horizontal alignment is on the center, center horizontally. We're gonna use here a basic text which says disposable effect example. Now moment of truth, it's time to use disposable effect. So this disposable effect is a non-suspendable side effect handler. That means you cannot execute suspendable function in its trailing lambda. In disposable effect, we need to pass a key. Based on this key, it will execute the piece of code which you want to execute within its trailing lambda. Well, I'm using here unit. So I want to execute this disposable effect for the first time once our example screen composable enters the composition. In this we have onDispose function. So this onDispose function will be triggered once your composable exits the composition. So in composable we have three lifecycle methods. Your composable enters the composition, it executes, and leaves the composition. So these three stages we have in the composable lifecycle. And onDisposable effect execute its trailing lambda once your composable enters the composition for the first time, and it calls onDispose once your composable exit the composition. This is how disposable effect works. I want to use my listener, so for that on the top let's create a variable, and the variable name is listener. I want to use here a remember, and in this remember let's create listener implementation. In disposable effect use listener attach, so I want to attach it, and once our composable leaves the composition we'll simply use destroy, and that's it. Now it's time to use example screen in my scaffold. So let's use it. Pass modifier, padding, inner padding, fill max size. Let's execute it. Alright, so this is disposable effect example. Let me open the logcat, just delete everything and re-execute our application. See, attach, that means our composable enters the composition. Now what will happen if I change the orientation? Definitely activity recreate itself, and if it happens, same goes for the composable. But before that, activity must be destroyed. After that it will recreate itself. Now in this scenario our disposable effect surely execute on destroy, and after that on attach will be called. So let's change the orientation. Okay, as I said, first it triggers on destroy because our composable leaves the composition, and when activity recreate itself, composable recreate itself, in this case attach will be triggered. This is how disposable effect works. Now what will happen if I want to use a specific state as a key for my disposable effect? But what will happen if that key changes? So for that let's create here a counter naming state with the help of remember savable mutable int state of initial value is 0. I have just created a state. Now it's time to use it. So I want to create a text, and this text is used to show the counter value. We have button, and when button clicks I wanna upgrade my counter value by 1, and its user interface says increase the counter. Alright, so now it's time to use this counter as a key to my disposable effect. This is a very interesting part. Okay, execute this application, open the logcat, just close everything. All right, so when I click this button, it eventually increment the counter. What will happen with this disposable effect? Just click on this button. As you can see, first it destroyed the previous listener, and after that it attached the new listener to it. This is how it works. If you change the key, first it destroyed the previous one, and after that it attached the new one. This is how disposable effect works. So disposable effect is a non-suspendable side effect handler. That means you cannot execute suspendable function in it. Mostly it is used when you want to attach some operation, some listener once your composable enters the composition, and want to remove it once your composable leaves the composition. We will meet in our next video where we will discuss something new about Android stuff. Till that, goodbye.